First, we're going to do Young Woman of the Year, and would Stephanie Callahan please come to the stage? I don't know where she is. Stephanie was born and raised in Perry County. She graduated from Perry County Central and received her degree in criminal justice from Eastern Kentucky University, my alma mater. After college, it did not take long for her to realize she wanted a business of her own, and she soon opened a video store. Stephanie, the entrepreneur, was just getting started. She then began a career with a clothing company for women of all shapes and sizes. It was during this time she became a social media star. Her unique and personal style would resonate with her audience. She was real, personal, and became everyone's friend. She had an incredible eye for fashion and was an inspiration for women. Today, Stephanie owns 2 clothing stores, Hazard's famous Hot Mess Express and Talon's on Main, Hazard's first locally owned clothing store for men. Stephanie attributes her work ethic to her dad, Michael Combs. Stephanie will tell you today that her life was not always a straight and narrow course. During her young adult life, she fell into the trap of addiction. She has made no secret about her past and will share her story to help others. She gives all of the glory of her sobriety to God. She will also tell you the birth of her son, Talon, is what saved her and brought her back to life. Stephanie has a soft spot in her heart for kids. She has given thousands of dollars to countless school programs and charity events. During the past few years, she has provided prom dresses for dozens of girls that were less fortunate. Stephanie has a way of making everyone feel important, no matter their background, economic status, shape, or size. Stephanie is a remarkable woman in many ways. Her strength, dedication to her faith, compassion for those less fortunate, and her ability to relate and offer help to those fighting addiction. Her life is a testament that one can overcome addiction. Stephanie and her husband Wesley have one son, Talon. Thank you, Stephanie, for being an inspiration to so many and loving our community. You are a shining star. Let us congratulate Stephanie as the 2024 Young Woman of the Year.
Thank you all so much. You don't deserve this. I love all of you all. I see a lot of hot mess out here, but thank you all. I love you all. Thank you.
Now if Joey Jones could come to the stage. The 2024 Young Man of the Year, Joey Jones, exemplifies dedication and achievement in both his professional career and community involvement. A proud graduate of Hazard High School, Joey pursued his passion for social work by earning a bachelor's degree in social work from the University of Louisville and further advancing his education with a master's degree in social work from Spalding University. Joey's professional journey includes obtaining his certified social worker credential, and he is currently on the path to achieving his licensed clinical social worker designation and certification as a parent-child interaction therapist. As a clinical specialist at KVC Kentucky, Joey uses his expertise to make a positive and meaningful impact on the lives of individuals and families. In his personal life, Joey has been married to his wife, Nikki, since 2011, and together they have 2 sons, Christian and Cameron. Their shared commitment to the community is evident in their entrepreneurial venture, Ready, Set, Play, a popular toy store in downtown Hazard, Kentucky, which they co-founded in 2022. This store has quickly become a beloved hub for the local community, reflecting their passion for creating positive experiences for others. Joey's active involvement in community organizations, such as serving on the board of the Housing Development Alliance and as vice chairperson at the Southeast Kentucky African American Museum and Cultural Center, underscores his dedication to fostering positive change. His volunteer work with the Hazard Perry County Youth Soccer League and participation in the Roy G. Everso School-Based Decision-Making Council further illustrate his commitment to supporting young people and enhancing the community. Joey's accomplishments and service make him an exemplary choice for this recognition. Congratulations, Joey Jones, the 2024 Young Man of the Year.
When I moved back to Hazard, one of the first people I met was, of course, Happy. And he told me, don't just move back, become involved. I didn't quite know what that meant at the time. None of this was really in the plans when I moved back home, but I'm really excited to be a part of our community, and I'm looking forward to see what happens next. Thank you all.
All right, now if Emily Jones Hudson could come to the stage. The 2024 Woman of the Year, Emily Hudson, is a remarkable individual deserving of the Woman of the Year recognition. A proud Hazard native, she graduated from Hazard High School in 1974 and earned her bachelor's degree in English from Berea College in 1978. Her early career was marked by significant contributions to journalism as a reporter and women's editor for the Indianapolis Recorder and as a freelance writer in Cleveland, Ohio. Emily transitioned into the health information management field, bringing her total experience in the HIM field to 36 years. Beyond her professional achievements, Emily is deeply committed to her faith and community. She is an ordained minister and the founder and senior pastor of Common Bond Christian Fellowship Ministries in Hazard. Emily has served on various boards, further demonstrating her dedication to community service. Emily's leadership and contributions have been recognized with the Helen Lewis Community Leadership Award in 1996. She has also participated in the prestigious leadership programs like the Kentucky Commonwealth Fellowship from 1991 to 93 and the Kentucky Leadership Program in 1996. Her passion for the arts and education is evident through her numerous poetry readings and workshops. Currently, she serves as a teaching artist with the Partners for Rural Impact. Additionally, Emily is a certified Kentucky Community Scholar and a regional facilitator through the Kentucky Folklife Program at Western Kentucky University. Emily's most recent and significant contribution to her community is the founding of the Southeast Kentucky African American Museum and Cultural Center in Hazard in 2020. As the executive director, she is actively engaged in oral history and folklife projects and is committed to developing young leaders through the center's internship program. Emily Jones Hudson has one son, Marcus, who I used to work with years ago at WYMT, his wife, Sarah, granddaughter, Reagan, one daughter, Karina, and husband, Kayana. Her lifelong dedication to her community, her leadership in various fields, and her unwavering commitment to education and cultural preservation make her a truly deserving recipient of the Woman of the Year Award. Congratulations, Emily Jones Hudson, 2024 Woman of the Year.
You're listening to the Hazard Perry County Civic Night, coming to you from Hazard Community and Technical College. You're listening to WSGS 101. A rebroadcast of this Civic Night from 2024 is being posted on WSGS Facebook and WSGS YouTube.
I'd like to thank the Chamber of Commerce for considering me for such an honor to be named Woman of the Year. I thank my family for always supporting me in my endeavors. And I thank my parents, Billy and Dolores Jones, both who are now in their heavenly home, for instilling in me morals for living, a good work ethic, and a love for my community. And I also want to acknowledge my board of directors, the Southeast Kentucky African American Museum and Cultural Center. If you would stand, I know there's some that are here. I know that our board chair, thank you for your support in the work that we do. But ultimately, I thank God, for He is the one who gave me the ministry and the museum. And that will be, whenever my memoir is written, that'll be a chapter in there, the ministry and the museum. I love my community, which is more than brick and mortar, a community consisting of the people within. A community is kept alive by every story that is breathed by its residents, past and present. Everyone has a story to tell, and my goal is to provide a platform for those stories and to teach our young generation about their local history and cultural heritage. I hope that the work that I do will have a positive impact in my community, and everywhere I go, I try to represent my hometown well. Hazard is my home, and I'm one of those that went away and came back, but God made a way for me to come back, and I knew that when I came back, I was sent to help my community. So whatever I do, whether it is with the ministry or the museum, let it bring glory to God. Again, thank you for bestowing this honor on me.
All right, now if John Rudd Cottle could come to the stage. Where is he? The next award tonight is truly deserving of the title Man of the Year. He embodies qualities like leadership, integrity, kindness, and a significant positive impact on our community and region. He has shown exceptional courage, making vital contributions in his field while consistently working to improve the lives of others. His dedication to the Housing Development Alliance during the past 18 years has led to significant growth in home building and repairs, improving countless lives in the community. Beyond his professional achievements, his active involvement in the community through coaching, volunteering, and church leadership demonstrates his commitment to serving others in various capacities. His leadership and service, both within and outside of HDA, have had a lasting impact on many aspects of the community. This blend of professional excellence and personal dedication truly makes him deserving of the title. His dedication to his family adds another dimension to his character, highlighting his ability to balance professional success, community service, and his personal life. This deep commitment to his wife Holly, son Cameron, and daughter Hannah further underscores his integrity and the values he upholds, making him an even more deserving candidate for Man of the Year. His life is a testament to the impact one person can have on both their community and their loved ones. Tonight we honor John Rudd Cottle as the 2024 Man of the Year.
I would like to thank you all for this award. It means a lot. And first of all, I'd like to thank God, because with God, I will be an overcomer. And secondly, I'd like to thank all the guys that work for me. They make me look really good. My dad told me a long time ago, surround yourself with good people and you can make things happen. And that's one thing that happens at the Housing Development Alliance. We have a lot of good people, and that's why we make a lot of good things happen in this community. And I'd like to thank you all for this award again.
I don't know, there's a lot of people from the Housing Development Alliance here tonight. What work they've done since this flood, especially. Can all the people with the Housing Development Alliance stand up? I want to give them recognition. All right, going to bring Janet back up for the William D. Gorman Humanitarian Award.
The family-owned financial institution and bank holding company offers retail and commercial bank services, as well as insurance and wealth management services. Mr. Whitaker's influence indeed goes far beyond his financial contributions. He has fostered a culture at Whitaker Bank where employees are not only encouraged but empowered to volunteer their time and talents, significantly amplifying the bank's positive impact on the community. His unwavering dedication to service, both in his professional role and personal life, sets an exemplary standard for community involvement. This commitment underscores his role as a distinguished leader and humanitarian, making a lasting difference in the lives of those he serves. Elmer played a pivotal role in the establishment of Bright Kentucky, a leadership development program launched in 2019 that focuses on cultivating ethical leadership and fostering networking and collaboration among emerging leaders in the Appalachian region. And I think we have some Bright students here tonight, do we? Stand up. His pioneering of Bright Kentucky showcases his commitment to developing future leaders in the Appalachian region. By ensuring Eastern Kentucky's strong representation in the program, he's played a key role in empowering local talent to drive community and economic development. His efforts in securing philanthropic support from Whitaker Bank and the Whitaker Foundation have also had a significant impact of improving lives in Hazard-Perry County. Elmer's leadership was especially evident during the aftermath of the flooding, where he led a disaster relief team, ensuring that employees could volunteer their time to help the communities recover. His impact on the community was further acknowledged in 2023 when he became the first recipient of the SOAR Appalachian Leader of the Year Award. He currently serves on the Leadership Kentucky Board, SOAR Executive Board, the Kentucky Chamber of Commerce Board, and numerous other business boards. He enjoys operating his farm, snow skiing, and he has operated a nature and sports photography business for over 15 years. Outside of work and community involvement, Elmer is a devoted husband to Bridget for over 27 years. Together, they enjoy any time spent with their 3 lovely daughters and their son-in-law. Elmer Whitaker's actions reflect a deep commitment to both immediate and long-term community welfare, making him an exceptional candidate for the William D. Gorman Humanitarian Award. Congratulations, Elmer. 2024 William D. Gorman Humanitarian Award.
He's probably got a lot of awards and stuff, but he don't have one of these. So now, after all these years, he's going to become a Duke of Hazard. Now, Donald, get you a cup of coffee.
Thank you all so much. I'm so humbled and honored. Mayor Gorman was the mayor of my entire childhood, and really, you know, I was thinking just driving up yesterday that I remember, you know, what a sense of community I felt under that leadership of starting the Black Gold Festival and seeing all your friends walking down Main Street from the county and the city. And I give great credit to the city of Hazard and Perry County for giving me the grit and determination that I live every day with. And it's the grit and determination that I have that makes me get up every day saying, do something better today than I did yesterday. And that started in my childhood rearing in Perry County. So I'm very honored and proud to receive this award above and beyond any others because I'm very passionate about the entire Appalachian region of Kentucky, but I'm a little biased towards Perry County and Hazard. So it's an honor to not only receive this, but it's an honor to continue working with all the great recognized people here tonight. In particular, Mayor Happy here and the County Judge Scott over here. They just do such a phenomenal job, and I want to echo what's already been said, but I'm so proud in all the endeavors that I work in across the state when I hear these two gentlemen being recognized as the example of what great things can happen when a city government and a county government work hand in hand. And I've heard that many times recently, so they deserve applause. Thank you all again. I'm very honored.
So moving on, our next award is the Community Builder Award. This goes to Bailey Richards. Bailey, could you please come to the stage? Bailey's journey from New Richmond, Ohio to Hazard, Kentucky showcases her dedication to community building. After first visiting Hazard in 2005 as a volunteer, she moved here in 2011 to work as a journalist. Her involvement with the Housing Development Alliance and various community organizations demonstrates her commitment to making a difference. Bailey's early involvement with Envision Hazard, the Appalachian Arts Alliance, and Little Flower Clinic set the stage for her deep commitment to the community. Her leadership in running the supported housing program at KRCC further demonstrated her dedication to addressing local needs. In 2019, she became Hazard's first downtown coordinator through a joint venture between the city and the county, supported by initial funding from Hazard Perry County Tourism. In just 5 years, her efforts led to the opening of 72 businesses, the creation of over 250 jobs, and the sale and renovation of over 25 downtown buildings, primarily by local owners. She has organized the Downtown Business Association, along with the Hazard Perry County Chamber of Commerce, to support and increase business throughout the downtown area. As Hazard's first downtown coordinator, Bailey has played a significant role in revitalizing the area in partnership with the city and the county. Her efforts have not only transformed the physical landscape of downtown Hazard, but have also fostered a vibrant, thriving community, offering more options for goods, services, and activities for our youth and our families. Our downtown has become a symbol of community pride that reflects the efforts of the city, county, and tourism. Opportunities are being created for our youth, residents, and small business owners that enhance the economic health and quality of life. Bailey's journey and dedication to revitalizing downtown Hazard truly exemplifies the spirit of community building. Her efforts, along with city and county government, have transformed the area, making her a well-deserving recipient of the Community Builder Award. Bailey is married to Corey Sparkman, and they have one daughter, Cora. Her parents, Dirk and Lori Richards, are here with us tonight from Cincinnati. And her father-in-law, Shane Sparkman, is here somewhere making sure the program is live on WSGS, while her mother-in-law, Kim, is with little Cora. Congratulations to Bailey for your continued impactful contributions as the community builder.
I'm going to be really quick with this, but I have to say a massive thank you to Happy and Scott. In January of 2019, they called me and said, hey, we want you to apply for this job. It's a brand new thing. We're doing it together. It's a joint venture. I was the first employee that was hired by both the city and the county, and now we've got plenty of them. It's great. And they told me about a position that sounded like an absolute dream. They told me that I was someone that they were considering for the job because I had purchased an abandoned storefront and turned it into a house. So I had navigated some of the challenges that a lot of people hadn't done in a long time. And what they didn't know was that they had just hired someone who was completely and utterly obsessed with downtown Hazard. And I had worked for the Hazard Herald and had just done a ton of research when I first moved here, because I moved here at the 100th anniversary of the Hazard Herald. And I had just become completely enamored and fell in love with this place. And so what they also didn't know was that 10 years ago on this exact stage, I actually won my first Civic Night Award, which was for the tiny doors that I did. And so it's just really cool to have come to this full circle moment. And the tiny doors were my first project in trying to see if we could get some movement and something happening in downtown. So it's really cool to see this happen again. Thank you all so much.
The next award tonight is called the Civic Champion Award, and this goes to Paul Collins. If Paul could walk on up, please, to the stage. Paul Collins is a well-respected and valued attorney based in Hazard, Kentucky, with a distinguished legal career. He earned his undergraduate degree from Eastern Kentucky University and later graduated from Harvard Law School. Paul has served as the city attorney for the city of Hazard since 1986, a position he held until his semi-retirement in 2018. Since his semi-retirement, Paul has been a key figure in regional economic development efforts and has generally continued to offer his legal services pro bono, particularly in the support of economic development and revitalization efforts in Hazard and Perry County and Eastern Kentucky. His commitment to the community has been invaluable. Paul is a longtime member and deacon of the Hazard First Baptist Church and volunteers many hours at the media work of the church. When his children were in school, he was proud pit pop with the Band of Gold and president of the Band of Gold and 12th Man Club. Even after his children graduated, he continued to volunteer. He has served 20 years on Eastern Kentucky University Foundation and established a scholarship fund there in memory of his parents. Paul received Young Man of the Year back in 1989 and has been involved in leadership on the regional level since serving on the board of Eastern Kentucky Leadership since 2017. Paul and his wife Nancy, who is also a practicing attorney, were partners with Holland & Collins, and in 2021, they donated a portion of their law building to the city of Hazard. Well, this donation enabled the city to purchase the building, which created valuable space for economic development offices upstairs and retail opportunities on the ground floor. Their thoughtful gift has significantly contributed to the ongoing revitalization of Hazard and fostering both business growth and community development. Paul and his wife Nancy have 2 children, Jonathan and wife Kristen, and Becky and husband Andy, and 4 grandchildren. Congratulations, Paul, on being recognized as a Civic champion. Your unwavering dedication and continued support have been instrumental in our efforts to drive progress in Hazard and Perry County. Together, we look forward to your ongoing involvement as we move our community forward. Thank you for your contributions and commitment to making our region a better place.
The only thing I'm going to say is it's a sad day in Hazard when you can't even trust Betsy Clemens not to lure you someplace on false pretense. Thank you so much. If there's a theme to all of this, it is that Hazard and Perry County are places that are worth working for, and they're places that are worth fighting for, and we need to continue to move forward, and I look forward to the future.
If you're just joining us, you're listening to Hazard Perry County Civic Night on WSGS in Hazard, Kentucky.
Our next award is our Civic Champion Award, and it goes to Bobby Brown. If Bobby Brown could come to the stage. Where are you, Bobby? Back there he is. Bobby Brown is a man of service to his community and country. He is a dedicated member of the Krypton Brethren Church and serves as a volunteer firefighter in Krypton, where he also sits on the board. His commitment to community service is further demonstrated by his 25-year tenure as a Perry County Conservation District board member. Additionally, Bobby has devoted 20 years to the Boy Scouts, guiding 4 young men, including his son, to achieve the prestigious Eagle Scout Award. Bobby Brown is a proud veteran who served his country with honor and distinction. He was a Green Beret with the Special Forces, and during his 31 years of service, he participated in numerous missions that required exceptional skill and bravery. His leadership and resilience were evident during his deployments to various conflict zones. Bobby's dedication and expertise earned him the rank of Master Sergeant, and he was honored with several commendations for this service, including the Presidential Meritorious Service Award, Jump Wings, National Combat Medal, and the Airborne Special Forces tab, among others. In his retirement, Bobby continues to serve his community by documenting the coordinates of graves in local cemeteries, a project supported by the Perry County Library. His passion for honoring veterans is evident in his efforts to clean tombstones and secure grave markers, ensuring that each veteran is remembered and honored for their sacrifice. Bobby Brown has been married to Catherine for 57 wonderful years and counting. Together they have built a large and loving family, including 2 children, 13 grandchildren, 13 great-grandchildren, and 1 great-great-grandchild. Congratulations, Bobby, for your dedication to our community on your Civic Champion Award.
Kathy didn't know what she was going to let loose in Perry County when she talked me to coming here.
We need all the city commissioners to come up. Any Carlos? All the magistrates come up, please. Happy, Scott, all the magistrates, come on up. While you're coming up, yeah, Angie, where's Angie? Angie, are any of your grant people here? Bring them up too. This next award is the Excellence in Partnership Leadership Award. Happy City Commissioner Scott and the Fiscal Court, Angie Hall, and the grant writing team are all coming to the stage. Mayor Happy Mobilini, City of Hazard Commissioners, Perry County Judge Executive Scott Alexander, Perry County Fiscal Court, and grant writer Angela Hall, and the grant writing team are recognized for the Excellence in Partnership Outstanding Leadership Award, a recognition of the remarkable collaboration and leadership over the past 5.5 years. Together, they have not only enhanced the quality of life in Perry County and eastern Kentucky, but have also demonstrated exceptional resilience and dedication, particularly in the aftermath of the devastating July 22 flood. Their joint efforts have been pivotal in improving and rebuilding infrastructure, ensuring that Hazard and Perry County emerge stronger and more disaster resistant. By working closely with other organizations, they have laid the foundation for a safer, more resilient community. Mayor Mobilini, along with the City Commissioners and Judge Executive Scott Alexander, supported by the Fiscal Court, have also spearheaded the revitalization of Hazard and Perry County. Their efforts have transformed the area into a vibrant hub that seamlessly integrates local culture with economic development. This revitalization has created new opportunities for youth, fostered an engaging environment for all residents, promoted tourism, making Hazard and Perry County a more attractive destination for visitors and a better place to live for the community. Their collaborative approach to develop a strategic plan for promoting Hazard and Perry County, coupled with the efforts of Angela Hall and her team of grant writers, has resulted in securing over $69 million in grant money to date and a total of over $101 million in the past 5 years. These funds have been instrumental in driving economic growth, improving infrastructure, and creating opportunities for future generations. The partnership between the City of Hazard, Perry County Fiscal Court, Angela Hall, and the grant team set a powerful example of how effective collaboration can lead to transformative outcomes. Their leadership is a beacon for other cities and counties in Kentucky, demonstrating the immense possibilities that arise when governments work together to serve their communities. These awards not only recognize their achievements, but also inspire others to follow their lead in striving for excellence in public service. Congratulations to the Mayor Mobilini, City of Hazard Commissioners, Judge Alexander, and the Fiscal Court, along with Angela Hall and her grant writing team. Thank you all.
While they're taking a picture, we'll remind you you're listening to Hazard Perry County Civic Night, coming to you live on WSGS.
Before the magistrates get to sit down, where's Scott? Okay. Scott and I are supposed to get this biography. We didn't. But so we're making it up. But this next one is called the Perseverance Award. And everybody knows somebody that perseveres bad things. But we're going to talk about Clayton Church for just a minute. Clayton had some really bad health problems this year. And he's a magistrate, and he's a full-time magistrate. He went through all the rehab. He went through everything. He's fought through this thing tooth and toenail. He doesn't miss any physical court meetings. He doesn't miss any of the conferences. You know, Libby takes him. I mean, he keeps us on our toes. He calls, are you going? Are you going? He just asked me up here a while ago, are you going to Pikeville next week? Yeah, we're going to SOAR. But that's what type of leaders you have in Hazard and Perry County. He still calls every day about his roads, the blacktop, everything like that. And I'll tell you one little story on him. That whole county, they spend your money, especially the city's money. There was one house right up this road here under the highway. He calls me one day. He said, Happy, I really need your help. I said, anything, Clayton. I need you to bore a gas line under 15. It's $112,000 for one house. and it was his fault. He wanted to do it. He broke the gas line up there trying to fix something in a backhoe. I said, it'd be cheaper for us to buy a propane kitchen. But if you think Clayton won't ask you for his constituents, you're bad wrong. And it's an honor for me to stand up here because that's what you want when you go to an election. You want somebody that's not doing it just for the, what people say, power or whatever. He's doing it because he loves his district more than anybody.
Just no, and you said it all, and I was going to tell a little different story, but it's the same way. Just the last one, Clayton, he calls just about daily. He called me and he said, hey, there's a pipe up here that needs to be replaced. This was 3 or 4 weeks ago. The funding was really tight. FEMA's not reimbursing again until the end of September. And I said, Clayton, as soon as we get some funding in, we'll do that pipe. And this was like on Monday. Well, so we have fiscal court on Tuesday. Clayton looks at me and says, can we do that pipe yet? So Happy touched on that, and there's no more deserving than Clayton. He really fights hard for his constituents. He really fights hard for the people, and he doesn't care to call and ask anybody for a favor.
I tell you one thing for certain. If you think this man and this land ain't done a lot for his place, they have. And I just want to thank everybody.
And one thing we forgot, me and Scott, we were talking about all these people. HDA's got about 50 people here. Will y'all stand up for a round of applause? And one last thing, I know Stephen touched on it at first. We lost a lot of good people in the city of Hazard, and we hate that. But we lost one of the biggest supporter of her grandkids and her kids in the city of Hazard, and especially the city schools, is Miss Jones. And also, she was at every craft thing, and I don't think the lady ever had a bad day because she always had a smile on her face, and she always had a nice thing to say for you. We appreciate y'all being here.
At this time, I'd like to invite Tim Deaton up to present the Appalachian Arts Partner of the Year.
I don't know why Civic Night always has to be so emotional. Man. Good evening. It is my profound pleasure to stand before you today as we gather to celebrate the incredible achievements and contributions that have shaped the success of our community. Tonight, I'm here to honor an extraordinary partner whose unwavering support and generosity have made a remarkable impact on the mission of the Appalachian Arts Alliance. The recipient of the inaugural Appalachian Arts Partner of the Year Award has been an integral part of our journey, embodying the spirit of community and commitment that lies at the heart of our work. Their contributions extend far beyond mere financial support. They had invested time, resources, boundless energy into helping us achieve our goals and further our mission. Beyond that, in the moments where our future has been uncertain, spirit and morale low, this person never fails to remind us of our impact and the added value that our organization brings to our community. They are a champion, a cheerleader, if you will, for the Appalachian Arts Alliance and Hazard and Perry County as a whole. What sets this person apart is their genuine dedication to the arts and the community we serve. They share our vision of fostering creativity, preserving heritage, and enriching lives through artistic expression. Their partnership has not only bolstered our efforts, but has also inspired others to join in our mission. This person has demonstrated a profound commitment through their physical support, from contributing to the success of all the many, many fundraising events that we throw, to standing on the street collecting change, to helping ensure that we can continue to impact and improve the lives of the people of our community. Their unwavering spirit, support, guidance, and belief in us, belief in our mission, their kindness, generosity, heart, and love is absolutely invaluable to the Appalachian Arts Alliance, our leadership, and our entire arts family. 11 years ago, they were involved with picking out the name of our organization, the acquisition of the Art Station, and the foundation of which we've built this entire organization on. And 11 years later, I am still reliant on them daily. Without a doubt, this amazing individual contributed to my heart for our community, for our people, and inspired in me a relentless effort to inspire others and to create and to make our town a better place now and for our future generations. There is no question, without the influence that this person has had on my life and our organization, neither of us would be here today. As we celebrate tonight's achievements, let us remember that it is partnerships like this that form the backbone of our organization and foster the spirit of revitalization. It is through the collaboration of our passionate individuals and organizations that we are able to turn our visions into realities and making a lasting impact. So on behalf of the Appalachian Arts Alliance staff, our board of directors, please join me in extending a heartfelt round of applause and appreciation to Hazard's own Betsy Clemens for her outstanding support and dedication to the arts in Hazard and Perry County. She's wanted an award made just like this for about 5 years now, so I had to have her one. It's made by our local artist, Jill Robertson.
Thank you. Let me tell you something. This town would be not what it is today if it was not for the arts. And what the Arts Alliance has brought to our community, as Timmy mentioned, with revitalization, but it's offering a chance for our youth and our children and our adults to be exposed to the arts and their creativity. It's amazing. If y'all have not been to any of their programs that they have, they're getting ready at the end of October to do a play, and they're doing auditions right now, but we wouldn't be where we are today if it was not for the arts. So thank you. I'm humbled, very much so, but I am your biggest cheerleader. I will agree that.
She's been asking me for a month who she was getting this award, and I would never tell her.
Before we move on, I have to say a couple of things. I could say something great about every person that's been up on this stage. I can't give my opinions on the news, but I will say, Bailey, you've been the best thing for downtown Hazard. Mayor, Judge, that's one of the best decisions you ever made. I stop downtown just about every day now and get my caffeine fix. And so she's done a great job. Also, Bobby Brown, he was my former Boy Scout leader. Now, I didn't make Eagle Scout like my father, who's sitting back there, but that wasn't his fault. That was mainly the Hazard Band of Gold fault. Dr. Jennifer Linden, the president and CEO of Hazard Community and Technical College, with some special awards.
Thank you. And first, I'd like to thank the Hazard Perry County Chamber of Commerce for allowing HCTC to be the venue for tonight's lovely event. Thank you so much. And I also want to thank the Hazard Perry County Chamber of Commerce for allowing us to present 4 very important awards tonight. But before I get into these awards, I'd like to recognize a few folks who are out in the audience. First, I'd like to recognize our hardworking HCTC team. We have many of them over here in the far left corner. And if they could please stand. Thank you for your dedication to our students and to our region. Also tonight, members of our HCTC team that you do not see are members of our maintenance and facilities team, and they are out working this event, and they always do a wonderful job, so thank you to them. I also want to recognize our HCTC Board of Directors members who are here this evening. If they could please stand. Robert Higdon, Don Barnes, and Bill Weinberg. Thank you for your service. Our first two awards tonight are our Distinguished Service Awards, and they are voted on by our HCTC Board of Directors. So I would like to bring up to the podium Chair of our Hazard Community and Technical College Board of Directors, Bill Weinberg.
Good evening. It's a pleasure to be here. I know that I'm on behalf of the board, I'm going to give these awards, but I want to tell you it's why a fellow from Knott County is chairman of the Hazard Community College. It has to do with seniority. I've been on the board for 14 years, and all these other board members have gotten used to me. So I've been board chair for quite a few years, and I appreciate working with you. The Board of Directors annually selects a Distinguished Service Award. And because of COVID, and I know it impacted your Civic night as well, we've missed some years in making the award. So this year, we're making the award to two individuals that have made a significant contribution to the college, to the community, and to the education of the citizens that are served by the college. So I'm going to be giving you some information about the first nominee. But before I do, let me just say about Judge Alexander and your Mayor, Happy Mobilini. Isn't it refreshing to see two officials, a mayor and a county judge, having so much fun working together to make Hazard and Perry County a better community? Okay. Our first nominee served for nearly 4 decades working in public education as a basketball coach, teacher, and as a principal. He emphasized a school culture where every child belonged and had their needs met, regardless of socioeconomic class, and led the Hazard High School to a consistent spot among the top 25% of high schools in Kentucky. His recognition of the importance of higher education caused him to develop and expand the high school's dual credit program, and that's really had a big influence on its reach across the whole southeastern Kentucky region. And then, by the way, as you've already heard tonight, he's your mayor and works pretty hard at that job, obviously. This year's first Distinguished Service Award winner is presented to, and maybe a few of you don't know his first name, Donald Happy Mobilini. Now, there's a second reason why I'm so comfortable over here in Hazard. Back in the 1970s, my wife's family sold the gas company to the city of Hazard. It's become your Hazard Gas Company and helped finance the city for all these years. And it's been a win-win for both parties. We were glad to get rid of it, and it's really been a good thing for the city. But we've worked with you. We're still in the gas business, and we've worked with that. We worked with Bill Gorman, which was wonderful, and we've worked with you, Mayor, now, and it's wonderful. And it's just been great pleasure doing that. Our second nominee dedicated nearly 30 years of service of his life as an educator, during which he taught special education, served as chief academic officer, director of special education, and superintendent, all in the Perry County schools. He led the district through the COVID-19 pandemic and transitioned the learning from in-person to virtual. He also had to, unfortunately, oversee the district's response to the July 1922 flooding that damaged so many facilities and required a really innovative approach because of the widespread community need. This year's second Distinguished Service Award winner is presented to Mr. Jonathan Jett.
Thank you, Chair Weinberg. And I love board meetings with Chair Weinberg. It's always a lot of fun. He does a wonderful job supporting the college. We appreciate him very much. The next award that I'm going to present this evening is our Outstanding Educational Leader Award. And this award is chosen by college administration. This award winner you've already heard a little bit from tonight. He, like many of you out in the audience, is a huge advocate, one of our biggest cheerleaders for the college. He is always at every event. He is always asking how he can help us. He has been one of our largest fans and biggest advocates as far as our 4-year college concept in promoting that across the state and with legislators. He serves on our Hazard Independent College Foundation Board, and he came to us, I think we've been talking about this for a year or so, about an idea where we would work with inmates and we would work to help them have that second chance, help them to have a vocation once they were out of jail and on to their new lives. And we talked about it and we discussed ways to fund it. I think we applied for a couple of grants. We weren't successful. We just kept working at it. And it was his idea, and he came to me and he said, I finally have a way to fund this with some of our opioid money, and let's reinvest in our citizens and invest in our future. And that's what we did. So I just want to thank Scott Alexander, Judge Alexander. He is such an advocate for education, K-12, higher education, and an advocate for our region as well. Judge Scott Alexander, Educational Leadership Award.
The mayor and I done a joint meeting when the study started, and we've really been fighting for this, and we've really been pushing this. And back to what he was talking about for our youth, we want this same thing for our citizens. And could you imagine to come by here someday and see dorm rooms built here and a state-funded university and 2,000 people moving into our community and then spending their dollars right here in Appalachia? That's growth that the mayor and I or us as a community can't do. That's growth that we can never do. And so from the governor down to the legislator, down to presidents at other colleges, I've been to Pike. We've been everywhere talking this. And for the first time, I'm not standing here telling you it's going to happen. Absolutely not. I do not believe in false hope. But we're further than we've ever been in this development. And I think there's a great chance that we're going to continue to push this. Once again, our people deserve this. Thank you.
Yes, it's all about opportunity. Our last award for this evening is our Philanthropic Leadership Award. And without giving away too much, we were very excited this year to be able to establish a $1 million endowment for scholarships for our students here in southeastern Kentucky. And I'd like to bring to the stage the person who made this happen so that she can present this award and tell you a little bit more about how this came to be. So I'd like to bring up our Dean of Institutional Advancement, Carla Seals.
I just found out I had to do that this morning, so. In March of this year, while KCTCS and Hazard Community and Technical College were planning our first ever KCTCS Giving Day, I received a call from a former donor of HCTC who received information about our Giving Day. He wanted to learn more about this Giving Day and the initiatives at HCTC. He no longer lives here. He lives in Lexington now and part-time in Florida. So I provided the details and explained the various initiatives that we had. His next question was, what is your top priority of your 5? I told him they were all very important in very different ways, but that probably the scholarships for our vocational training careers students would probably be our top due to the fact that we have very few scholarships for those students. 2 weeks later, I received another phone call from him to let me know that he and his wife would like to establish an endowed scholarship for these students. I expressed to him how excited we were about this opportunity for our students and asked him the amount that he would like to start with to establish this endowment. Much to my surprise, his answer was, "Carla, we want to establish this with $1 million gift." We are so grateful to Drs. Ray Dew and Usha Polisetti for this very generous gift to HCTC and our students. As we worked out all the endowment details, the Polisettis decided to establish the Ray Dew and Usha Polisetti Workforce Endowed Scholarship Fund in the amount of $750,000, which will be matched dollar for dollar over the next few years. The remaining $250,000 they used to establish the Dr. Sudhir S. Polisetti General Scholarship Endowed Fund to support general scholarships. This fund is named in memory of the couple's son who died at age 33. Most endowments of our college are specific to particular programs of study, but this one will provide financial assistance to students who might not meet qualifications for those other scholarship opportunities. This will decrease their cost of their education. So tonight, Hazard Community and Technical College and Dr. Jennifer Linden would like to honor Dr. Ray Dew and Usha Polisetti with the Outstanding Philanthropic Leadership Award. The Polisettis were not able to join us tonight, but Dr. Linden and I will be going to Lexington to meet with them at a later date to present them this award. Thank you.